What's up, YouTuber Black Atheist? This video was a response to some YouTube comments I've been getting from a certain someone who is on some rage that I'm worshiping Satan when I'm just an atheist. He said that atheism is one step away from worshiping Satan. It isn't. Atheism is just the stance that I don't believe in any gods or deities, which would include Satan, ghosts, demons, angels, what have you, any mythical creature. Why? Because I don't have a reason to. I have never experienced these things, so there's no reason for me to believe them. If you've experienced them, that's fine. But how can you relay something you've experienced that you can't show to be true? You can't show that any gods are true, so why should I believe you? And threatening me with, well, you're going to go to hell, there's no reason for me to believe that gods exist. Because why would a God send you somewhere for simply not believing in him? That is very stupid. So even if there was a God and I believed in a God, I wouldn't believe in a God that would send someone somewhere for not believing in something that evidently doesn't exist. Also, this guy made the comment that my daughter, who's 3 years old, is going to be a whore and do drugs because I haven't taught her about Jesus. My response to that is, why should I have to teach her about Jesus? Why can't Jesus introduce himself to her? He's freaking God. Why is it that Jesus only seems to talk to people who already accept his existence first? Don't you think it would be absolutely amazing if Jesus talked to this 3-year-old little girl and she came to her dad and explained her experience with Jesus, someone who I've never told her about and she's never heard the name? Don't you think that would be absolutely astounding? Don't you think that would be pretty convincing evidence for me? But we both know that's not going to happen. And a belief in Jesus doesn't mean that you're not going to be a whore or do drugs. And that's pretty evident. So, what you would probably need to do is stop being an asshole. Stop using all caps and form a coherent argument that is not laced with ad homs and condemning me to hell. And if any other of my subscribers know of any Christians who can actually make an argument for God without saying you're going to go to hell or cussing and being loud in all caps and claiming me to worship Satan, I'd love to hear it, because so far I'm convinced that there are no logical Christians on YouTube. I haven't seen any of their videos. So if you have any suggestions, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see a rational side to Christianity that doesn't involve creation or condemning people to hell just because they don't agree with you. And to everybody who saw my last video on 4 facts and a lie, you could probably guess by now what the lie is. I live in Indianapolis. Well, actually, I live in the suburbs of Indianapolis, but I grew up in Indianapolis. I am a diehard Colts fan. I've been a Colts fan all my life. The 1 in 15 years, the 3 in 13 years I've been there for all of it. I'm not a Johnny-come-lately. I ride for them whatever their record is. And I absolutely hate the New England Patriots. I root for the Yankees, and I rooted for the Lakers in the NBA Finals because I hate the Patriots. When I go to buy a hat, I make sure it has an NY logo on it because I hate the Patriots. And if the devil does exist, he's on their sidelines with a hoodie and a headset on. Peace.